Hi, Christy here. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about hate. Not our favorite topic, the topic we hate, actually. In these times, there's often people that are like, just raise your vibration, which I do not believe in. Yes, we want to grow and evolve, and that indirectly does raise our vibration, but it's not something like a switch you can flip. And a lot of people are hating on each other right now, particularly in the US, between the two political sides, which unfortunately doesn't really get us very far. And there are a couple reasons for that I have seen in the Akashic records. One is because hatred creates othering. And by othering, I mean those are the bad people, we're the good people, instead of really encompassing our shared humanity. This is who we are collectively. We have very similar things in common. To put them in the bad category, yes, there are definitely behaviors, and there are definitely people that seem to maybe even be evil. Don't love that word. But the more we can step into love and compassion for ourselves and others, not pity or anything like that, but to stay out of hatred just helps us be more connected. The second part that keeps coming through is this idea that hatred causes calcification. Like hatred is an energy that causes things to get more rigid and not more flowing. And for things to move, for things to get better, for things to grow and evolve, we need that movement. So the more we can lean into how can I frame this in a way that's less paralyzing and polarizing? That would be the best scenario for what do we have in common? And always, I've said this in other videos, focusing on what we want instead of focusing on what we don't want. Because that is really going to bring us towards something instead of away from something. And I know in politics it's often about conflict, and it's often about fear. How can we make people more polarized? And this is just the opposite. So let's do our best to lean out of hatred, not hate the hatred, obviously, but lean into what we share and where we can move and move to a better future. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, please go be brilliant.